By the end of this video, you are going to learn my 4-step formula to manifest anything you want in your life. Hi friend, Kathleen here, Chief Wealth Creator and founder of Diamond Academy. We specialize in manifestation and law of attraction for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. I want to thank you for tuning in and for subscribing. If you haven't already done so, why don't you do that now and click the bell to get notified of any new content that will come throughout the week. The number one question that I get is, how do I manifest? Time and time again, people want to know what to do in a sequential pattern. And so what I decided to do was I came up with a 4-step formula for manifesting anything you want. You can use these 4 steps to manifest relationships in your life, money, trips, cars, business success, self-love, whatever it is that you want. It's the same 4 steps. The first step I see in manifestation is to become self-aware. Because you manifest you, the most important thing is that you know who you are. It is also important that you become an observer of your thoughts. So pay attention to the themes that are coming up in your own thinking. What is the dominant feeling that you hold every single day? Is it one of success or is it one of failure? And what type of actions do you take? Are you a procrastinator or are you somebody that is taking action towards your goals every day? It is in the self-awareness where you can see the change. For example, if you see yourself as someone who is moderately successful, that's the concept of yourself, then you will always be moderately successful. Start to see yourself as incredibly successful, and you will see that things around you will start to change. Since we are spiritual beings in a physical body with an intellectual mind, the second step in the manifestation formula is to be in spirit. And so this is for you to connect in with the greater power around you. For some, they call it the universe, others call it God, some spirit or source. But it is a knowing that you are not alone. It is a knowing that manifestation is co-creation. There is an ask and there is a response. The more in spirit you feel, the more inspired you feel, the more your actions will take hold. And so when you feel in flow, when you feel one with spirit, this is where the true magic starts to happen in the manifestation process. The third step, this is the intellectual part. This is where we are going to use our mind to create a new idea. And so what that means is whatever idea that we focus on the most is the idea that we are giving life to. A really great example of this is around money. Oftentimes, this is people's favorite topic. So when you are thinking about the lack of money that you have, when you are focused on how little your bank account has, all the bills that you need to pay, how hard it is because you don't have money, you are giving life to the idea of lack and limitation over and over again. And so what I said about being in spirit is there is an ask with a response. And so what you're asking for is more lack and limitation, and the universe is responding back with exactly what you want. So change the idea to one of abundance and prosperity. Start to see all the abundance around you. See all the things available for you. Picture your bank account overflowing with funds. What would you do with it? How would you spend it? How would your life be different? Who would you give it away to? Who would you help? And when you shift that focus to the new idea in the mind, the ask changes. You start to change. The fourth step in my formula is to then think about our body. So when we change the thought in our minds, we are changing the molecular structure of our body. So when you start thinking about this new idea of prosperity, this new idea of the wealthier you, you start to get excited. You start to change the way you feel about life and all the possibilities around you. And so the vibration that you are in then starts to change. So you go from feeling low and sad about the lack of money to feeling excited about the possibility of having more money. And so you're literally changing the way your body is vibrating. So what happens? You start to attract different to you. But it doesn't just stop there. Our thoughts are the magnetic power that bring things to us. But the movement of our body is what makes us open to receive. And so this is where when you shift the idea in your mind about what it is that you want, you take the action steps to go out and get it. So you start working more in your business from a place of inspiration. You start to express yourself fully. You start to make more connections. You start to network more. You start different business opportunities. And you start to bring more things into your life. You are literally moving towards the desire, the manifestation, as it is being pulled closer to you. If you resonate with this, I would encourage you to put manifest in the comments. And let me leave you with this. Manifestation is a simple process that you are already doing. And so you don't need all these complicated tricks and tools. All you need is yourself. But don't go anywhere yet, because I have an exciting announcement coming. Monday, March 14th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be announcing something right here on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. With gratitude, Kathleen.